Huzzah, dude. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it looks like I'm crying, I promise I'm not. My eyes have just been so dry tonight. Like, they get super dry in the evenings, which sucks, but because a lot of times that's when I'm recording. Anyways, so today, moving on with our 50 crime stories in 50 states, we are now moving on to Oregon. Or Oregon? I don't know. Police were called to a home at 5287 Northeast 74th Avenue in Portland, Oregon on July 10th of 2019. One neighbor, Juliana Maja, said that she heard gunshots and a woman screaming. Another neighbor, Rachie, had said that he was working in his backyard on Northeast 73rd Avenue and that he heard a pop, and then I heard someone yelling, "Help, help!" Then I heard another two pop, and then quiet. Officers found George Michael Atkinson, 62 years old, dead, and Darlene Marie Kelly, 63 years old, wounded at the residence, according to OregonLive.com. Darlene was reported to be in serious condition, and she also had a dog that was shot and killed on the site of the other two shootings. Reza Shirazi Mardani was booked into the Multnomah County Detention Center and was accused of murder, attempted aggravated murder, and unlawful use of a weapon. In September of 2018, Reza had obtained a temporary stalking protective order against George. Reza said that George was living in a camper on his property and that he would not leave. The Portland police had been called to the property numerous times before the killing had even taken place. George had punched Reza and knocked him to the ground on September 7th, and Reza had called police and sought the stalking protective order, according to records. Reza said that the camper that George parked on his property was filled with garbage and attracting several women and other transients. When Reza had tried to confront George about the issue in September, George said that he would not be moving, that he has no other place to go, and therefore Reza cannot force him to leave. George had promised that he will make my life a hell from now on, according to the stalking order petition that Reza had written. Reza even wrote that, "I believe he may kill me." Reza has been a full-time caretaker for his brother, Mohammed, 66. Unfortunately, Mohammed has recently passed away, but at the time, he was still very much alive. In June of 2017, Reza was arrested, accused of violating a court stalking order obtained by another woman living on his property, Amber Sherry Barnett, who was 40 years old. Mohammed had told Amber that she could move onto the property because she had a heart condition. However, Reza did not, in fact, know that. So he thought that she was trespassing. The charge was dismissed, and the stalking order that Amber had taken out against Reza had been dismissed 2 months later after the incident. Reza is originally from Iran but has lived in the Portland area for more than 20 years. He has one prior misdemeanor conviction in 2010 for tampering with government records. It'd be kind of interesting to know more about that, because that sounds very interesting. Maybe. But he wasn't scheduled to be arraigned on the allegations in Multnomah, I know I'm saying a lot of things wrong in this video, County until Tuesday, January 15th of 2019. However, just recently on Friday, October 28th, I believe it's the 28th of this year, Reza was in fact found guilty. I'm not totally sure what his sentencing was, but the judge was like, yeah, there's literally no other suspect. Sherry was found on the property with a tarp covering her body with a rock like on the edge of the tarp to hold it down, and George was found in the camper or in the RV dead, and the dog was shot and killed on site. So basically what they were getting at was that Reza wanted these guys off his property. They wouldn't leave, so he got fed up with it and killed them. And he was the only suspect that they had, so I mean, to the court, it just made the most sense that he did it. Which, honestly, I agree. It does seem like, yeah, he had motivation to do it. It's so sad because it's like, this is something that could have been handled very differently. And there definitely were avenues he could have taken to legally kick them off his property, but unfortunately he didn't. So yeah, that is our Oregon story for today. If you guys would like to read more about this, I do have my case sources in the description box down below. But other than that, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like this video. It helps push it out into the algorithm more, so more people are able to find my videos and my channel. And make sure to hit the subscribe button, only if you want to. You don't have to, but of course, it'd be great if you did. Thanks for hanging out with me otherwise, and for those of you that will be back, I will have another story for you up and ready to go for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.